It's time to submit. You know it is. Those words make so much sense to your brain. Or maybe they don't. Maybe you haven't realized yet exactly what that means to you, but you're gonna find out. So relax. Get yourself nice and comfortable for me. You're gonna be here for a little while. Start by taking a few nice deep breaths in and out, in and out. Imagine a clock. Stare at the clock, spinning like that. Time has this funny way of slipping past us sometimes. You know the feeling. I know you do. We all find ourselves in a place where a task takes so much of our focus. Our complete attention, the time just slips away into the background. The ticking of the clock might be so rhythmic and steady, but our perception is so easily warped and distorted. So focus. Let that clock steal your focus. Let my voice drift through your head and make you feel so comfortable and relaxed. Let the tick-tock in the background of the clock keep you grounded for now. The numbers flow through you as they pass and shift through your mind in increments, piece by piece, spinning, whirling their way through your head, just like that. That feeling that you feel, mingling with new feelings and starting to consume you. You might also notice over time how things start to change, like the passing of time changes everything. The passing of time here in this place might change you. I wonder if you'll notice, or if you'll just let time take its toll until you're left helplessly relaxed, obedient, mindless, blissful, that's right. It's time to submit. A phrase that means so much and so little at the same time. Submission is a fun state to be lost in, like a maze in your mind as you wander around. Each corner leaves a new surprise. My voice leads you through as a guide, taking you deeper and deeper down into a place. Each moment brings a new feeling to your body and mind. One moment, your eyes are open, and the next, they're so heavy, droopy, drowsy. I wonder how long it takes to completely overwhelm those eyes. Let's see. It'll be our little experiment. It doesn't really matter how long it takes, but you might find over time those eyes just want to close. They sink shut and stay that way for a while. Perhaps while you still can notice them. The numbers on the clock face start to spiral through your mind. 1 through 12, tick-tocking away. 1, 2, 3, each number 4, 5, 6 bring you closer and closer to deep trance. 7, 8, 9. You find the numbers raise that level of relaxation, overwhelm of your mind, focusing and losing track of the background noise. 10, 11, 12. That's right. And it's funny because each time you get to 12, your mind starts to feel those feelings of trance pulling you, tugging you to that place. That place. With your eyes open or shut or open, they loop back around again and again and again. It's like fractionation. You get to 12 and 1 comes back around. Like a never-ending spiral of thoughts, feelings, overload and overwhelm, but it feels nice. And it's interesting because a gentle tick-tock of the clock starts to distort and warp to a new meaning. Tick, submit, tock, obey. Each number reinforces the sound that leads you closer and closer to mindless obedience. Clock faces tell us all about time, as faces do tell us many things. I wonder what your face would tell me about you. Probably that you feel a mixture of trepidation, intrigue, and bliss. You want to go deeper. You want to let the submission wash over you and use your body as a vessel for pure blank bliss and obedience. You want to be used as a tool for my control. But you're only in the beginning. We've only just started. And in this short amount of time, you find yourself here. You might look away, turn away. You could just get up and leave. The time we had together no longer affecting you. You woke up fully refreshed and energized, but unless there's an emergency, I don't think you want that. See, I think you want me to tell you you can't look away. You can no longer resist. And the more you try to resist me and my advances, the harder it becomes to even think about getting up and walking away from this, from me, from my control. My tug on your mind keeps you still, calm, serene, docile, as inside your mind might be trying to claw its way out to waking you up. Try and fail. Prove yourself. You can sink deeper, sink further into the depths, and let time take you where you need to be. The fractionation, the feeling of being dropped deeper and deeper and deeper by the numbers of the clock face continues as time moves on. No matter how hard you try to stop it, you can't stop time. My control only ends when I say it will. The numbers loop around in your head, whirling, making you a little dizzy from their spin, but that's okay. There is something so sweet about the feelings as they mix and mingle with mindless obedience. That's right. At my whim, I change the feelings. Deep trance to obedient bliss, you start to feel it trickling through your body and mind. Imagine all the thoughts in your head just being overtaken by me. Imagine them one by one replaced by a mantra created by me. It starts as a whisper, but it builds over time, like the times you notice the clock tick-tock becoming louder and louder until you think about it. It's time to submit. That's right, darling. It's time to submit. A phrase when spoken by me that acts like the perfect hypnotic trigger. An anchor pulling you back to me, to this place, to deep trance and hypnotic obedience, training you to submit and obey my words, to tune out all the noise and listen to me. Let me become your focus, your bright light, your ticking in the background. It's time to submit. When spoken by me or someone you trust with these words in a place that is safe and comfortable for you to do so, and your mind can imagine exactly when those times might be, will bring you here but deeper each and every time. You see, these words start the feeling, but they build and build and build on top of each other like time keeps pushing forward. So do these feelings of blank bliss and submissive obedience. Now, open your eyes and wake up, wide awake. Oh, was that mean of me? I'm sorry, darling. I just wanted to see you fall over and over again. I want you to lose sense of all time for me and helplessly go back there. I want to see the light draining from your eyes, the confused and comfortable glare and glaze of submission on your face. I want to see my control overloading you, overwhelming you, so it's time. That's right, it's time to submit. You feel it, don't you? Nod yes for me. Good. Good. Now this time open your eyes but stay deeply asleep. So hypnotized for me. That's right, this is a waking trance right now. Your eyes are open and to some you might even look awake, but deep down we both know you are so deeply hypnotized. Look at the clock. Look at the spin. Let it take you even further down. That's right. The thing with an object like a clock, despite it keeping time, ticking and talking, that flow keeps us focused. It also has the effect of being so samey that after a while you start to ask yourself, how long have I been here? So my good submissive, how long have you been here? Think about it. Think so hard about it. Focus so deeply on that one thought that it becomes everything. And like those times when you stare at something so hard it loses all meaning, the same starts to happen here. You start to wonder, how long has it been? Minutes, hours? We might have only just begun a second ago. The thoughts start to scramble inside your head that it becomes so hard to pull the fact from the fiction. While you look so hard in your mind for something that can be lost so easy. Like that thing that was on the tip of your tongue. What was it? Or like your keys when you put them down for a second and it was just a second ago, but where are they now? Forgetting to remember, remembering to forget, or something like that. What I said even before remembering to forget, or remembering to forget to remember, I said it until the confusion in your face crosses over into your mind. You find yourself giving up. It's okay to give up, because I know what you really want to do is sink. It's time to submit. It's time to submit. Let it go. Close those eyes and fall, sink, submit, and obey. Here in this place, with every moment let the control take over, let it flow through you as the cycle of control wraps you up in submission. It's adorable really how you look right now in my eyes. I see you, all of you laid bare, like this. Stripped back to the bare essentials, just enough for me to have my way with your mind. I know you must feel so good, so secure as I hold yours like this. The submissiveness is pure bliss. Mind melted, body controlled. Pure bliss in knowing I could snap my fingers and you would bend to my every whim. But for now, just relax, knowing in time you will wake up, refreshed and energized and no longer affected by my words or trance, knowing those words, that phrase will work for myself or someone you trust, but only in places you're safe and consenting to go back there. But I know you'll be back there with me again sometime soon. I'm sure of it. And you can wake up in your own time. Take as long as all as you need.